haven't slept. Didn't sleep last night. It's fucking hot. It's hot. It's summer. Summer's not good anymore in the United Kingdom. Not good. The California Zephyr experience. This is travel stories. Travel stories. So I needed a way to get from Chicago, as it's called, Chicago. Chicago. I needed a way to get from Chicago to San Francisco to see my friend Jeff. Really, true story. To see my friend Jeff. To give him back his hoodie. His Berkeley hoodie that I stole from him and kept since I met him in New York. So I took the train. Why not? It's actually it was great. It was like the perfect thing to do. It's not that expensive to take the train in the United States of America. And you know you're guaranteed an experience. Even if that experience includes breaking down twice, getting the engine ripped out pretty much of the train, getting stuck in a valley, between two cliffs, and getting stuck in the desert as well. You're guaranteed an experience, definitely. And of course you get there a day late, which is another thing. But you do get there, and they give you a complimentary bus into the city of San Francisco after all that happens. So that's the California Zephyr experience. This has been a quick video. Yeah, am I rushing this? So I race across Chicago. I get on the train. I make the train. I sit down on the train next to this girl called Ashley. She's a very pretty American girl. And the train person comes and they ask us where everyone is going. And Ashley says she's going to the next stop or something. And I say I'm gonna San Francisco. Or Emeryville. Which was nice of him because she was hot. And we had that chemistry straight away. And we talked about a lot of things. We talked about the fact I was wearing all black attire and her dog sadly dying recently. Yeah. And so she got off. She got off at the next stop or next few stops. And then this, I think then or a few stops after, this mental person got on. He was running away from his wife and I think kids. It was either just his wife or his kids as well. And he was running away to San Francisco without telling them. So I was stuck with him as a seatmate for the next 3 days. So everything's going great. We're on the train. I got a crazy guy next to me. He's insane. One problem, the first problem that happens on this train is my card doesn't work. My debit card doesn't work, so I can't buy any food, which is fun. And when that happens, you get hungry. And when you get hungry, you start making sure you get some food. So I basically kind of convinced the woman selling the food to just give me food. I started meeting a group of people. A group of people started forming. This German girl this guy called Wesley who was also running away. A lot of people on trains like this are generally either running away or coming back from running away. That's what I love about these train journeys. There was another guy there who he was bragging about being a drug smuggler or a former drug smuggler. I got a little bit angry at him. I don't know why. I think because he was trying to. I think he liked the German girl, and I didn't even really like the German girl, but I still was like strangely protective of the German girl for some reason. Don't know why. We get to a rock in the tracks, and the train smashes into the rock, and it rips the engine out, and we're stuck between two massive cliffs. Just like this for hours and hours and hours. And then we get stuck again when the train starts working again, when the engine is like kind of just, starting to work again. I think we hit another rock, or the first rock, the damage then becomes apparent that this train isn't going to continue without a new engine, and we get stuck in the middle of the desert for an entire night and, part of a day. If you're taking Amtrak, always add in an extra day. Time is irrelevant for Amtrak. Amtrak operates on an experience-based model where you pay for the experience. And that was our experience on that train. And so but eventually we do get to California. I get off with the mental guy from the bus in the Mission District of San Francisco, which is a very rough place. Lots of drug addicts, a lot of people like my new friend around. But I'm not worried, because my friend, he has a broken pen, and he's going to use it to kill crackheads. He assures me he will protect us. He will protect us with his broken pen. And we stay in a homeless shelter for a few hours. And eventually I go to the hostel I booked early, check in, and then I get a full refund. Amtrak, they came through and they did refund me all of my money through like a credit that I used to go from San Francisco to Los Angeles later on. So Amtrak, you're forgiven. And to be honest, I would have paid for the experience. It was worth it. Yeah. If I really needed to get somewhere and I wasn't like traveling for the fun of it, then I would have been pissed off. But yeah, for what it was beautiful. Thank you, Amtrak. 1/3, maybe more than that, of America, a half of America, like goes past the window. You go from freezing cold Chicago to, nice, warm, beautiful California, and everything in between that, everything from Illinois to Emeryvile, just very special. A lot of other stuff happened on this train, but clearly I'm too out of it right now, and I need to get this up before the end of the month. So at least I've done one video a month this year. At least that's a thing. So I'm gonna add in to this travel stories a lot of effects, a lot of pictures, a lot of video to really bump up the story. I might even put some text in there and stuff like that. This is going to be a great video. This is going to be proof of my editing genius, because if this video comes out, well, then I'm going to be the greatest editor in the world. That's what's going to happen. And I know when I watch this back, I'm going to have fucking shit on my face, and my hair's going to look crazy. and I'll edit that as well. Because I am an editing genius, that's what I am. All of my skills, everything, it all boils down to the greatest editor that ever lived. This is BradEarth. This is BradEarth. This is BradEarth. This is BradEarth. Yeah.